Hey Boozot, it's Dani. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a fill your journal page in here for Mabon. This is one of my favorite seasons. I love when the year starts getting dark. So I thought today I would make a quick little kind of Mabon oil to put in a candle and light that and pull some cards and do a Mabon spread in the journal and put in the oil and put in the tarot reading that I want to do and just kind of have some fun. So I thought I would bring you guys along so we could fill another page in our book. So first things first, I'm going to make my Mabon oil. So hold on one second. All right. This is hot. This is hot. Okay. I am going to very slowly bring this right here. So I have just a tea candle that I sit on top of this little thing that has a space for another tea candle underneath. And I just kind of melt it. I put in some colored wax. I wanted this like burnt orange color. We're just going for a vibe, right? We're just going for a vibe. So I have that in there. And I wanted it kind of still as melted as possible so I could really get all this in there. So first things first, I want to put some allspice in here. And some nutmeg. And then for the rest, I have oils. So I didn't have pine, although it does, this little oil that I have, this is from one of my Llewellyn books. Let me see what the name of it is. Complete Formulary of Magical Oils. This book right here. I love this book. This is by Celeste Rain Heldstad. I've had this for years and years and years, and I go to it for a bunch of different things, and sometimes I add my own, I mix it around, but it's a great reference. So that's where I got this oil, and it calls for pine. I don't have pine, but I do have like a silver fir, so I'm just going to use that in here. Because the thing is I'm just trying to bring this in. So this oil in particular is to celebrate the season. It is for bringing in love, beauty, bounty, and blessings of the season. So that was, I said, my silver fir. So this is some cinnamon. I would have put the regular thing, but I had the oil, and it makes it more fragrant. And I'm just trying to set a vibe, right? I want the fragrance really for this. And some sandalwood. Oh my God, it already smells so good, y'all. Oh. Come on, baby. Got some of those oils that they don't move very fast. Let's just pop this off as best as I can. I try not to get it all over my hands, or all over everything. Technical things like, the screw you have laying around your desk. Always awesome for unexpected witches' tools. Okay. So, that's why. Because I barely got anything in there. That's all right. I have some pieces of sandalwood. I should probably put that back on, because if not, Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Wow. Everything is going to smell like musk now. That's okay. All right. A little bit of musk. Pop this back on. All right. We got all of this done. It is no longer steaming hot. So we're going to put that right there. Okay. So I have a little shell. I just want to put this on there just to protect my little thing. All right. Let this cool for a bit before we light it. But what we're going to do now is take our Mabon oil. If you guys want to snapshot that, if you want to try this. We are going to take this. I'm going to kind of fold it. Tear that along the fold. Try that. And we're going to grab our book. So we have an open spread here. So we are going to start our spread while we let this kind of set for a bit. I'm gonna tear this out. So I just found a page from a magazine. You can get your stickers. You can get whatever you want, whatever's gonna set the tone for you. I kind of want this to kind of come around, I think. Even like this. Oh, I like that. Okay. I kind of want to do this. Set it. And kind of create around this. Maybe a pocket. Maybe I'll put it here. We'll see. But I want to get this down. With some glue. Just to kind of start off our page that we are going to build upon for the season. I like to do usually something that goes along with most Sabbats or, you know, at least the seasons. So I often make an oil, or I'll make a certain recipe or a tea or something that kind of corresponds with the season. So I figured this candle would be perfect. And then I would use the Seasons of the Witch along with the Hedge Witch Tarot, which I haven't used yet. This is from Llewellyn, and this is by, it says Tudor Beth Illustrations. Oh, illustrations by Angela Riza. Arisa? So we are going to try that with one of the spreads from the Mabon Oracle. It's called the Elderberry Spreads, which is, I thought was really interesting because it's like, I have it just kind of marked off, but it's like you ask like a yes or no question. And then if it's like a yes, you do one spread. If it's a no, you do the other. And I thought it would be fun to use the Seasons of the Witch to pull that initial card and then use tarot after it, just to kind of set the tone, see what's going on for the season. So I thought that would be fun to do with you guys. So that's what we're going to do. Yay. Okay. So where do I want to put this? Why I kind of want to make a tuck spot somewhere almost. Or do I just want to put it there? I don't know. I don't know where I want to do with this. Let's do the spread first. See how that feels. And then figure out what we want to do on it after we see the spread. How about that? I want to light our Mabon candle. Celebrate our season, bring in that energy, and we can go ahead and get started. So for this spread, the idea is to ask, is now a good time to move forward with my goals? If the answer is yes, you do the first spread. If the answer appears to be no, you would do the bottom spread. So what we're going to do is we'll pull our first card, and then we'll do the spread that kind of corresponds. So is this season the right time to pursue my goals? Oh my God, it smells so good. Pomegranate. It says, dare to taste the unknown. Let it seduce your spirit awake. Ooh, so I'm going to take this as a yes. I'm going to take this as a yes. Dare to taste the unknown. I feel like that's really speaking towards like, take the risk, take the chance, move forward, move on. So let's see what the yes spread says. So what do you need to get started? How can you keep momentum going once you start? And what will be the outcome of your efforts? Okay, so we are going to use this Hedge Witch. What do we need? Oh, I blew my stuff out. Uh-oh. Too much air, too much air. Let's see what the Hedge Witch has to say. What do you need to do to get started? How do you keep the momentum? What's the outcome? Okay, I think I'm ready. Oh. All right. So with this, wow, look at what's all on these cards. Like, there's so much on these cards. Wowzers. Okay, I'm curious to see. Everything looks so specific. So this is, again, this is the first time I use this. I've looked through it. First time I use it. Everything seems so specific. So I'm wondering if we find out, like, what plants, and sometimes they have animals. These don't have any animals on it, but there seems to be very specific plants for these. And I know this is the Hedge Witch, so I don't know how this works out. So we're going to see. Anyway, so first question was, what do you need to do to get started? Make a plan. figure out those goals maybe. See what ideas are flowing, what's coming in and out, right? What kind of ideas are popping into our head? Again, we're going to taste the unknown. So this might be something brand new. Maybe we don't realize we have a goal right now, or maybe we don't have a goal in mind. So it's time to start like brainstorming. That's where you start. You start by brainstorming. And what do you keep the momentum? How do you keep it? The Ace of Wands. You start acting. You come up with the plan, and then you get that spark lit, right? Like you put things into action. You start this creativity, right? Like you do the thing, you create action. That's kind of how I would see that. And then what would be the outcome of your efforts? We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups, where it feels very triumphant. We feel stable. We have what we need. Everything is going well. We have this beautiful depiction of just people we love around us. Things just, oh my God, blossoming and blooming. There's a crown being put on. Things are coming to an end. So there definitely seems like we can achieve our goals if we make a plan and get started, right? We can dip into that unknown, right? We can allow it to fill us up. Talk about seduce your spirit awake, right? Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so in that, let's see if they tell us what we have going on here. So let's see. I'm just kind of looking through. Okay. Introduction. Hedwig Tarot is a journey through different realms of existence. Hedwig is about individuality. No two are the same. They connect to the physical and spiritual world. So there's like a duality here. Okay. I noticed that it says like the veil on each one. So I'm trying to see what this is. And I think it talks about it here. So each of the cards has 3 parts: the border, the writing, and the veil itself. So the border is the tail of the card and details where it can be found in the world or worlds. The writing is the next level to the meaning and is the actual acknowledgement that you must journey or ride to that meaning. And then the veil is the physical guide that you can experience. So it has a unique practice like a spell, a charm, a prayer, or a meditation to lift the veil and see the path. So that's really interesting. They broke them down. Wands are spring, which you can definitely see. Cups are summer. Swords are autumn. And pentacles are winter, but it doesn't say, like each other one says like, right, are the autumn, are the summer. And it's like within this, the form goes to the pursuit of money. So this one doesn't say, but it's definitely winter. Okay, so there's that. So I want to see if we have some specifics. Because like, look at that. Like we have like snails, there's bees in here, this moth. It's like everything seems so specific. Like these flowers, the roses, the sunflowers. Let's go to the swords and go to the Ace of Swords and see what it says. Oh, look at this. Wow. Okay. So it has a keyword, so force. Reverse is confusion or chaos. 1 card answer, yes. So it looks like they all kind of go that way. The 1 card answer, the main, and then like some reversed. Okay. So the border for this one, under an azure sky, the silver birch tree trunk, which resembles a sword, stands upright, surrounded by autumn leaves and berries. It's bejeweled with autumn leaves, and a golden acorn is encrusted in the handle. So it kind of gives us what's going on. As you ride to the veil under the banner of the Ace of Swords, know that triumph rides with you. Victory is certain. determination. I'm just kind of, this one gives you some stuff to like collect and bind and kind of a little spell to say. Okay, so it does give us our birch here. Let's see what the wands, let's see how, if this one says what these are. This talks about daffodils and cherry blossoms. So it does give us a little bit. Let's see the 9 of Cups. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot, but it seems to touch on that. On the, okay. So the 9 of Cups. It just kind of talks about what's on the card, like what's on the card, but it doesn't say like what's around them. This looks like hydrangeas, but it doesn't really say what's around them, just that there's like a fairy godmother and 9 magical beings, like fairies, elves, pixies, nymphs, and muses, each holding up a cup, are all like waiting to be filled, like waiting for her to fill their cups with wishes and stuff like that. So like it kind of gives a description of what's on the card. Let's see. I want to see if in the majors, where they have a lot of animals, if it kind of gives us an idea. So in the sun, you can see we have like this, like all these birds and dogs and everything. So let's see. So this one just says kind of woodland creatures. So that's what I was kind of looking for. So they said what it was, but they didn't really connect it. Just like kind of like a mention of what was on the card. I want to see if it like showed like a meaning, like significance of the holly, significance of the daffodil, you know, what significance the plants and the animals had. But it just says, like this one just says like a forest scene. And I'm looking through a few because, like I said, some of them look so specific, but there's really no, it just like woodland animals. Like it doesn't go into why or what exactly animal or whatever is on the card. So we get stuff that looks incredibly specific, but we don't have exactly what it is. Which is fine, but I was just so curious because everything just looks like it has so much meaning. You know what I mean? Like, is there a reason why they chose this specific plant, this specific animal? Because I don't know all the, you know, correspondences. And some things I might not understand. Like, look at all the animals. Yeah. I can identify a lot of them, but not all of them. So I wish they had that, but that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, so what we have here. All right. So we have our little call to get started, things to plan, things to do. So let's decide what we're going to do in here. Okay. So what I think I want to do is just kind of notate, like, this little poem here or here. I think I want to focus in on that. And then maybe put, like, maybe put a little bit about the spread on this side, but have the dare to taste the unknown. I love that. I think I'm going to do that. And then I think I will kind of paste this here because I just want to write about it, I think, in this one. Nothing too fancy on the outside. So gonna put in our oil on the page here. And then I have I got some acrylic markers. Oh, shoot. And they're like dual tip, so I can like write with them. And there's like a small, like a bigger tip and a smaller tip. I want like some golds. Or do I want to go? I have an idea. I want to see. Oh, that's a bright color. Oh, that's too bright. Okay. Thought that was going to be darker. Let's see about this. I like that better. Okay. Here's what I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm going to write it with the brush and then come over it like that. So I just like that double look. I don't know. Oh. All right. So now what I'm going to do is write a little bit here about my reading. Perfect. There we go. Just a simple little spread for Mabon, putting in an oil, a little bit about what to focus on during the season. Nothing super specific when it comes to what I'm using. Now I can make little notes on the side. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'll put like for reading, yada yada. But don't go into like super specifics. Other times I just kind of leave it open-ended, which is what I want to do here because I just want to like bring in that feeling of Mabon, what I need, and then just a quick little oil. So that fills up another one of our pages. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that you followed along. If you create this candle or if you try this spread, I would love to see. So please feel free to share, tag me, whatever. I would love to check it out. And we will be back very soon. I'm sending you all my love. Mwah. Later, Gators.